Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we're holding session number 419, and today's session is sponsored by our patrons and donors. Thank you very much, patrons and donors, for your generous pledges and donations. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting without you. Players, this time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 419 points to your player character. For showing up on time. Little bonus for showing up on time to session 419. If you recall, last time we left the Order of the Superior Star, they were in combat with two reptilian gargantua, also known as kaiju in Japanese legend. And they were basically eating up the cattle on this farm. We're going to do boss fight music for this. If you notice, I already added all the tokens to the turn order tracker. So we are in between rounds right now. It's essentially it's initiative phase. And you don't have to roll initiative for your mounts. So anything that comes up 0 on the turn order tracker, I'll just delete it. And then anyone who needs multiple attacks, just let me know. So I think there are several people who need multiple attacks. I know Gargamon needs one. Yes. And I know Musashi needs at least one. And I think Ashriel needs at least one, right? And then...
Yes, Ashriel and Musashi. Thank you.
Tenzi needs one too, right? Or are you casting?
He's casting.
Okay, and I think Varen needs 2.
Measuring to see if they'll be able to get there without gonna double move.
I think he's still mounted. I'm just not sure if he has land-based riding horse.
Oh.
Because with land-based riding, you can double move your horse, and with your character, you can still make all of your attacks. And I don't see Anatar. Oh, there he is. I think he needs like 1 extra attack, usually.
Yeah,
Oh, and Karen Glor does sometimes too. I think we're only 1 round into this combat. I'm just gonna give Tenzi an extra one right now, so that I don't have to do it later. And if it's 0, I won't delete it. Doesn't matter.
And so, just to reiterate, I think you said this before. These things are so huge. We can see them, even though
Yes.
it's in front of the building.
Yeah, over the house
yeah.
you can see it. They're towering over these buildings. The barn is 20 feet tall-ish. It's like a pole barn.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about 20 feet tall. The house is maybe 15 feet tall at the tops of the joists. The pinnacle of the roof is maybe 15 feet tall. And then this reptilian gargantua, aka kaiju, is 100 to 200 feet tall. So you're like looking up into the air when, you know, like the house barely gives you cover from this thing. It's so, you know, it doesn't have any missile attacks, but you know, it can kind of like look down and see you on the other side of the house. I mean, unless you're right up against the wall, you know. So,
Really, I'm gonna. Yeah.
and I actually found a Godzilla token, but I wanted all these kaiju to kind of be original, because it's, you know, it's easy to find a Godzilla token, a King Kong token, and a Mothra token, obviously.
And the other guys are kind of weird looking.
Yeah. Maybe I'll change it later, because I plan on using these monsters again. Obviously, I'm not gonna make this sweet ass like 100,000. What are they? 100,000 XP or something?
Yeah, this is a neat fight.
Yeah. Oh, they're 43,000. Still, I think that's the highest out of any of the monsters I've created yet. What was a pit fiend?
Like it was in the mid-20s.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm in the wrong fucking tab.
Yeah, when you said the city was about to be attacked by kaiju, I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, the pit fiend is 57,500, but that's the cheater XP. That's supposed to be if you encounter them in hell. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be 57,500. Otherwise, they're
Find out it's
21,000.
extra tough because you get all kinds of debuffs.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
Yeah. All right, is anyone still rolling? The only mount that does need initiative though is Arahil, because he's not being ridden. Like any mount that's not being ridden needs initiative, so that they can act. But the ones that are mounted, you don't have to. So there's like Daylight, Chest Out, U-Haul, Talamer. All those mounts need initiative. Haldir, Jink, Sunrise, Pull You.
Missing.
Daylight is parked.
No, I see it.
I gotta get it up.
Okay.
If he's tied up, he won't need initiative. But if he's not
I
like
don't think,
tied to the wall,
yeah, I don't think I did that, so I'll go from
because the horses are they're gonna need to be able to flee
Oh.
from the
Well, that
monster.
went the wrong way. With the barbell.
Wait, sorry. So did you say you want us to roll initiative for the horses if they're not on us?
If they're not mounted or tied
Yes.
up, yeah. That way you'll be able to move them away from the monster if need be.
They
'Cause
probably
other-
don't feel too great about the monster approaching.
Yeah, otherwise he can just trample them to death. I mean, this thing has really horrible capabilities.
Oh, and
And-
that fire's still growing.
His trample mechanics are, you know, they're the regular ones, but the damage is way different. The damage mechanic for this monster is different. So it's not like a bunch of D4s. They do a lot of damage when they trample. Oh god, yeah, a lot of damage. I don't think I've seen anything else that does that much damage. Like maybe a meteor swarm, you know. We're talking 9th level 9th level spell damage. Alright, is anyone still rolling? Alright, here we go. So this is round 2. I don't remember what Music of the Spears does. But since Dante's not here, well, he might show up. I'll just leave it on there. I don't remember what that does. Shandrak's Ice Storm has 7 rounds left, and then time now is 11:02. It's the second round. I don't need initiative for that bonfire. I'm guessing Black Lightning, Briona, and Daybreak are being ridden.
Yeah.
And
The first two
Haldir.
are mine.
Haldir is up front, and he's not being ridden, so he's gonna need initiative. And Ruckus is being ridden, right?
Yep.
And then Chin Up and Knees High are being ridden?
Yes.
Okay. And Eyes Dry?
Yes.
Okay. And then Jink is not being ridden, so we'll keep him. Okay. So first up, yeah, Haldir's not being ridden, so he needs initiative.
Is that Dante's horse?
Oh,
That's
maybe.
carpet.
Maybe. Okay, I'll check. Cancel.
Mine isn't.
Edit. Nope, it's Asher's horse.
Oh, my bad.
Cancel. Just gonna slide him down. What? Wow, it's really sticky today. TOT. There we go. Alright, and actually the first one up is Arahil somehow.
Okay.
It's weird.
He is going to continue flying away. Too many squares. No, he is. He'll get there. Well, he has 48. He's gonna get a little bit further.
That is so weird. His speed is 6 on everything, but somehow you rolled a 4.2. Did you roll like medium-sized speed for him?
Yes, medium base speed,
Okay,
and I rolled a 1.
he's a large creature.
Oh.
So
Okay.
for him, you can just roll touch attack, and it's the same thing.
Okay. Well, I'll reroll that then.
Okay. There we go. 16.
We'll move him back. Be about there.
So he goes right after the kaiju.
Okay.
All right.
I think I did the same thing. Do you want me to roll large base speed for Jink? I think I rolled medium.
Yeah, you for the horses, for like animals and stuff, you can just roll touch attack, and it does the same thing
Touch
as
attack.
whatever their. Yeah, he should have a touch attack. But horses are large creatures, so
I did the same thing on all my horses. Okay.
I see hoof, but I don't see touch attack on my horse.
what's the speed on hoof?
I think 6.
Yep, just roll for hoof.
Okay.
Yeah, then you can. There we go. And then it looks like pull you needs. And Palamer.
Yeah. Think I got them all.
Talamer. Oh wait, no. That's actually possible for Talamer to have a 7.71. Because he could roll a 1. Find Talamer.
Oh, is Talamar mine?
Yeah.
Too many horses.
Yeah, that was medium base speed 8.37.
Yeah.
Large base speed 7.71.
Entirely too many horses.
Enter. Okay. Alright.
Well, also, like, give them out to people who need them, so I forget which ones I technically control.
Alright, so actually, first up is Shandrak.
So I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm gonna look on up and cast an ice storm on the second kaiju.
Alright. And then go ahead and roll the template for me at level 9. If you could, please. And this is the
There it is.
stencil. Uh, 270 feet. Nice. Yep, we definitely got that. Okay. And then I'll put that on the map layer. And then the monster gets no saving
Blind.
throw. Blind means -4 to saving throws and attacks. Icy, slowing movement by 50%, making it 50% probable the creature trying to move in the area slips and falls. And I believe last time I negated that rule for some reason. That
Did
he
you?
could, yeah, that he could slip and fall because, and I don't remember why. I just remember I did it. Oh, because. Okay, no, it was the blinded part, because the spell area of effect is only how many feet across, and they're 200
They're
feet
like
tall.
seeing over it.
Yeah, so he can like,
Okay.
yeah. I think it was the blinded part, but the movement thing.
Well, it has a 270-foot range. Could I cast it at his eye level?
Yes, but then it wouldn't slow him down, and it wouldn't make him. That's what it was. Wouldn't make him be able to slip and fall.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, at chest level or whatever. I'll make him slip up.
So
Hopefully.
area of effect 40 feet. Radius. Okay, yeah. So you'd want to put it basically 40 feet below his eyeballs. So it's like, you know, at least centered at least 60 feet above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So its very bottom would be at least 20 feet from the ground. All right, and then so you've blinded him. I'll put a.
Oh no, I was going to go for the make it lower to try to make him fall. If I could do that.
Oh, you don't want to blind him. You want to make him slower and possibly trip and fall.
Yeah.
Okay. So that part probably isn't possible because of your point of view. You're looking
Okay.
over the 20-foot tall barn.
Oh, okay. I misheard you, and I thought you okay. I thought you said the opposite, but yeah. I'll blind him. I thought you said it would be easier to make him slip and fall. So no problem. I'll blind him.
Okay. So you center the ice storm somewhere up near his head.
Yes.
All right. And so he's now blinded. By the ice storm. And it doesn't do any damage, right?
No, not this version.
Okay. Alright, and yeah, no XP because that was from a magic item rather than a spell slot. Alright, Jim.
Okay, so Jim is praying and looking directly at Brine Druid, but he's holding his action until Brine Druid can move toward him.
Alright, Brine Druid.
Alright, Brine Druid rolled for movement. Move first 3 to get over next to Jim. And Jim will cast Cure Moderate Wounds.
Nice. Yeah, maximum.
Then Brine Druid will move closer to the kaiju. Still has movement left, but he's going to wait until after the kaiju moves.
Alright. Talamer.
Okay. I may have to find that horse. There. Yeah. Kaiju is coming closer, and Talamer does not like the look of it. So he is going to... in this direction. he'll get that far.
Alright. Karen Glor.
Going to ride closer.
Alright. Haldir.
That's mine too, isn't it? Okay. Let me move him first. He's doing the same thing Talmer is.
And I'm pretty sure Musashi has horsemanship proficiency.
Yeah, he does.
So he should be able to make all of his attacks.
Yeah, I thought I changed it, but apparently I didn't.
Okay. Musashi. He might need to make a writing check if you can't get there with 15 squares. 8.4.
Saving half of Karen Glor's movement as well.
You know, he has to do a riding check. Yeah. Or just mount faster.
And it's basically a dash with your mount, or a jog, that is, in 2nd edition terminology. Oh, wow.
What can you do?
He didn't make it. So just can't quite get there. And then there is, he could have rolled initiative for a charge, but you only get one attack at the end of the charge. But it guarantees you at least 50% more movement, which is nice.
He'll stop there. If the kaiju comes up, he'll whack at him. But if not, he's in position.
Yep. Antar.
Tara's going to do the same as Karen. Oh no, yeah, he's going to do the same as Karen Glor just did. Take half of his movement to get closer and save the other half until after the kaiju moves.
All right. And then Daylight.
Daylight's putting his head down to see if there's any like good silage or something that he can eat on. He's sitting over here.
All right.
Pretty good.
Ryer.
Ryer is trying to cast, but the monster is out of his range, so he's waiting to see if he can come close.
All right. Ashrael.
Ashrael will fly over. So the ice storm's like in the air. So if I'm all right, so
And then the yellow square is the actual creature's body, like the square he occupies. I probably should just make that a circle, huh? So if he rotates... Yeah, I'm just going to make that a circle. So that should make it easier to get... well, it'll make it more accurate if he... Because he's rotated 45 degrees right now, and it was still a square. They can't The auras don't rotate with the token, which is weird. And then, just so you know, that yellow aura, when it passes over someone, they'll take trampling damage. I mean, the trampling rules apply. So there's you get a, what's it called? Attack of opportunity. A saving throw versus paralyzation to see if you get knocked over. And then if you do get knocked over, there's a +4 to hit you. And then trampling damage for this creature is god awful. So, but luckily, he's flying, so that if he, well, I guess he could still get knocked over. Yeah, unless he's above the kaiju. If he's above the kaiju, I don't think it would be fair to knock him over. But if you're at like, 50 feet or something, I'll say this kaiju can knock you out of the air if you fail your saving throw. What's his altitude, by the way, Ashriel? I'll say these kaiju are minimum 100, they're 100 feet tall exactly. The minimum height rather than 200. Just so that we have a baseline. Oh yeah, I can't hear you, Mike. Because you're...
Sorry. I'm just talking away here. The ice storm's at his head level. Is that what I?
Yeah. So it is 20 feet off the ground. The very bottom of it. It's a sphere. It's a 80-foot wide sphere that is at exactly 100 feet all the way down to 20 feet. And it's like swirling around the kaiju. So if you're above 100 feet attacking downward, there's no chance for him to trample you.
Right, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna fly up, right above his head.
Okay. And that way you're outside of the ice storm as well.
Exactly. So I'll fix his elevation after I do the attack.
Alright, go ahead. And then from there you'll have higher ground. Thank God for flying characters, because this, like any other character, this would be really fucked up situation.
He regenerates.
Yes, he does. All right. So from above, it's technically supposed to be a flank, and he's shieldless. So let's see, shieldless flank, -6 versus AC2 hits, and he's a super big ass creature. So you did 13 damage, and why? Okay, it's not a crit because your dice roll was a 13. Okay, so you caused 13 damage. Alright, Sunrise, the horsey.
Sunrise has seen this creature and is bailing.
Smart.
Turn around.
Very smart. Gargamond.
Gargamond, pretty far away. Didn't roll for jogging, so I think it's just gonna wait for right now.
Okay. Asher.
It is just out of Asher's range for melee, so she's gonna wait and see if it gets any closer.
Alright.
doing your demon voice? I can't hear.
Says the kaiju. It like lets out a scream. Alright.
Actually, I can feel its breath from here.
Yeah. There's like a vibration in the ground too. Tenzi.
Tenzi will cast Blade Barrier.
There we
Nice.
Love to see it.
And then the creature gets a saving throw, right? To
Yeah, if I put it on him, but I'm not going to put him on him. I'm going to put it between him and me.
oh,
if
that's
he comes
smart.
To me, if he comes to me, he'll take some
Oh,
damage.
neat.
Yeah. And your maximum size blade barrier is pretty big. Miscellaneous
60-foot square.
Spell AoEs. Priest 6 blade barrier. 60-foot square. That's 12 squares wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that's the maximum size right there. Is that where you want it?
I want it to be so it's not. Oh yeah, he's the yellow square, not the blue one. So I'll
Yeah.
move it a little bit closer, but not on him.
And probably so it's not chewing up the house too, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right.
So
Oh, yeah,
I
just tilted a little.
yeah, I like to have it like. I might have it stuck on a tree. So I can't
Yeah,
move
it's
it.
actually there you go. Whoops. There, now
It's
it's not
too
stuck
big.
in any trees.
Now have one less tree than they used to. Really, if you think about it, you just chop them firewood is all.
It's actually jammed between two trees now, so it might be difficult to
Yeah,
move it.
I might have it. I'm gonna drop it right here. Yep. There we go.
Okay. And that way, well, I guess he could just trample the building to get around it, but the space in between the building and the blade barrier is too narrow for him to get through. So he could still just walk right over that building. All right, I'll put this on the map layer. Actually, no. I can keep it on the token layer, but anchor it now. You can do that. By right-clicking, advanced, lock position. There we go. Now I can't move it. Sweet. All right. And I'll put it to back as well. All right. And then Tenzi gets 600 points. Mic check.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. Varen casting,
the
I
same
guess.
as the other two, he's taking half of his movement and then saving the other half after the kaiju moves.
All right. Jink.
Jink is
The
gonna.
horsey.
Yeah, he's gonna turn tail and start neighing and running away.
All right. Chest out.
Same. Oh, there he is.
And Bombosa.
And chest out real quick. Alright, Bombosa is going to into here. Levin will get him into the house. And he's gonna attempt to hide in shadows there.
All right. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. There's a